JD 26 here for tips and repairs, and we're doing hobbies as well. We've got this vinyl part of a vinyl model from Frankenstein. It's a two-part model. You could only do one or the other. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean this up with some Windex. Okay. So I'm going to put some Windex on here. Yeah, we're jumping right in here, so we're going to clean this all up with Windex, get all the dirt off of it. It's been stored away for quite a while. Some of that is from the paint job, but some of it is dirt, and you want to get all that off because you will be painting this. We will be painting this, and we're going to actually make another one. And I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself here, but so let's put a little more Windex on this and clean it up. Make sure you get all the dirt off of it. Okay. Like so. So that's done. We're going to start with the arms. We got this coat hanger here, and we use a pair of cutters here, and we want to cut some coat hanger off here. Coat hanger comes in handy for modeling and a lot of things, so save your coat hangers, okay? Don't throw them away, and just because you get new ones, the plastic ones, don't throw them away. So let's look at the arms here. I would say about that long. We're going to make the arm, cut the arm off. So let's see, it looks about right, because we want to make a hook. So we got to make two of these, okay? I'm not giving you exact measurements, you'll have to do that yourself if you have a similar project. So now we're going to take this, and we're going to make a bend in it. Like so. Okay. Like that. Okay. And I'm going to make a bend in this one as well. Like so. One for each side. Okay. And take this punch, and you want to make a punch in here like that. Okay. Do it in the center here, right here. Put a punch mark. This is a very sharp punch. And then you stick these in here. You'll be able to stick these in here after you get them molded with the clay. Like that. Okay. You could also put a little curve in them, since they're not, you want to curve them out a little bit. So let's take that out, and we'll just curve it out like this. Okay. And then since this is the other side, curve it out like that. So when you go and put them on, they have some curve to them. This one may want to be straight down. Just a little bit of a curve, So when you put them on, they have somewhat of a curve. And put these away over here. Grab a sip of coffee. I don't mind. You don't mind. And get the clay out. We have to get some tin foil first, so we're gonna take a break here. We got the tin foil in. See if we can get some tin foil out of this roll. You can get this at the dollar store. That may be too much. But let's see. I'm going to take it, fold it in half, and maybe half again, and work it around the armature. That's what it's called, is the armature, like so. Just to bulk it up. And you got to get it a little bit wider at the top, because that's where her bicep is. and then make sure you get the bottom part here pointed out right down here. You'll leave that a little bit sharp. So like that. Okay. Kind of shape it like clay. Do the other one. Inward like this, and maybe another fold, and just wrap it around. Squeeze it as you wrap it. A lot of people say, well, gee, doing videos does not work. Believe me, it's a lot of work and a lot of setup and a lot of thinking. So if you think videos is just not doing a job, it's a job like anything else. It's just a job that you do your own and your own way. If you're thinking about doing videos, some people don't. I kind of try to show stuff that not normally people would think about, or gee, they just forgot. So enough of that. So you want to leave that hook, because you're going to stick that hook in the side of the arm here, right here, like that. Okay, so let's take a break here. So we got some clay out here. This is just some Crayola wet dry, and that's what mainly that I use for sculpting. I mean, you can go into the craft store and buy, you know, this good stuff, this sculpty stuff, and you know, something you can, that's wet dry. You don't want to buy modeling clay. Modeling clay will not dry, and it has to be modeling clay. I think you can fire it. I'm not sure. You could look that one up, but it's usually very oily, the modeling clay. This is the wet dry, and we just want to roll it out. I got an old rolling pin, and had to buy another rolling pin for the kitchen, because as you know, I cook as well. And this side, you want to cut these in strips like this. Okay, see where we're going here. And let's omit the first one. Take the first strip, and you want to wrap it around the tin foil. Try not to break it like I just did. So wrap it loosely like that. Okay. Kind of looks like bandages. So let me do that. I'll do both of them. I'll show you what they look like afterwards. So we're still wrapping the arms here to pretend they're bandages, and we have to get them, you know, pretty clear, so we missed a spot there. But when we get to the end here, we'll kind of buck them up against each other like that. Take a piece here and go over it like that. Okay, we cut the slices nice and thin, you know, and wrap them on the arm here. I'm going to use green stuff to hold the arms on. You could use an epoxy glue to glue these on, but then you still have to put some modeling clay around it to shape around the shoulders. So just like that. You try to roll this out as thin as possible. I could have got it a little bit thinner for this bandage, but then you have a chance of tearing the clay, and the clay will tear as it loses moisture. Okay, so I wrap it around like that. Okay, oh, it's the top. Now I'm going to make the hands. Take a piece like that, fold it over, fold it in, and you don't have to be too specific with the hands. You could sculpt the nails in here. This is the thumb, and she's mostly covered, so you want to stick that on there like that. Okay, and put some more in here. More bandages. You're gonna have to let this dry for 3 days. You don't want to put it in the oven. I have the fear of the whole thing cracking in the oven. And that's my fear. So you want to sculpt it on there. Like so. Add more to the hands. And I'm sure, you know, other people say, well, gee, I could do that better. Well, I'm sure you can. And you should do it. A lot of people, there's like the guy Ace of Clay. Oh, I'm sure you know him. I love that guy. He's fabulous. He uses all the nice tools to shape things, and he really has a nice process. He's fun to watch. You can learn a lot from a guy like that. Me, I'm just doing this because I want to finish out this model. So there we go. We've got two arms. There are two arms there, and we're going to have to put these on wax paper and let them dry. And then for the head, I'm not going to sculpt the head. I found a head online that I'm going to use and put it on with green stuff, and then we'll put it all together. So this is my first part of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you have a good day, and please rate, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And also please check out my cooking channel. You'll get a little laugh there. See you next time. Bye-bye.